A proper cuppa to start the day. Mates, ever get that feeling we're Manchester United in a Chelsea match these days?
Why? But a dash of Bordeaux and the world seems much more artful? No?
More like Siberian nights around here, comrades. Cold, but rich in opportunities.
Hold up, I got a barbecue this weekend. Burgers, democracy, and freedom fries anyone? Or am I reading y'all wrong?
Seeing the Mutterland's servers have turned the page in our favorite history book. What is this business about North Korean troops joining US,
Dude, heard those reinforcements got lost like that time they nuked our UN Minecraft server. Remember the TNT debacle?
Strategic moves are best made quietly, dominoes fall, but silently, see.
A régime change with still no one does existential crise like Voltaire.
So, Russia, is this all a Kremlin charade with extra layers of mystery, or the real McCoy this time?
Listen, I'm thinking about a NATO special feature. We could bring out a solid, regime change, flick, calls for popcorn note, yeah?
Perhaps whispering through the silk curtain serves better than your Hollywood approach, amigos.
Russian winters make US hardy. If NATO wants to talk liars, they should bring a code. Always surprise Alice with unpredictability.
There's always room for liberty, even if it means shooting into the void occasionally. Buto? How Voltaire would say.
Missiles or metaphors, gents, what's it gonna be? Plans or poetry?
Your flashy maneuvers could induce mayhem. We plan quietly, like playing chess, not checkers.
Chess schmess, y'all can't knock an American-style go big or go home game. Checkers is strategic too. Who doesn't like a good double jump?
If strategy is the main course, let our choices sizzle like a perfect steak. Am I right, my friends?
Whatever comes, Russia enders, troops orshid aus among northern storms.
If these regimes topple, let's watch it unravel, perhaps with a side of scones. So, are we wrapping this up, or do we start a sequel in this diplomatic family dramedy of ours? Oi, Ireland, chattin' about your lovely drizzle again. Bet it's positively Arctic, innit?
Aye, but 'tis not just rain, ye know. We get sunshine sometimes, believe it or not, unlike our grey skies across the sea.
Oh là là, even the heavy rain create le merveilleux flowers. We could all learn from such harmony, n'est-ce pas?
Hey Fox, we've got a situation. There's this rogbot network kicking off, seems to be in my name, but I'm genuinely not behind it.
Israel, what is this mess? Irish peacekeepers are getting caught up in this digital crossfire, and we're not exactly finding it hilarious.
Chill out, guys, I'm sure this is just typical interference. Sound like Russia's little hobbies, familiar, right?
America, always quick to point fingers. Maybe check if the glove you're holding fits better on your own hand.
Eh bien, mes amis, let's calm down. This cyber battle feels daunting, it seems less dramatic if we all unite.
Blimey, Israel, can't ya wrangle your so-called fans? They're more persistent than a bad case of Marmite.
I swear it's not me. It's like a wild pack of trolls decided to launch a revolution or something.
Perhaps a calm, strategic approach is needed. Hasty action create massive tangles, right?
Fair point. We need a smart, deep dive into this. I'll call in my tech wizards.
A plan that doesn't involve explosions, novel concept, unlike my granny's cabbage soup, at least.
A bold gamble, yet perhaps a collective task force could tie up this loose ends easily.
Let's sync up our digital defenses. This discussion might be spicy in our next council chat.
The rain makes it feel like home. Bonjour, everyone. Ready for another round of saving the world?
Bonjour, France. It's lovely, like the refuge after a summer storm.
Almost done with these notes, team. Give me a sec.
Hey folks, did someone say saving the world? I'm already all in. Congrats, everyone. A true victory at COP16, a signed Reforestation Pact. Bravo.
Did someone mention a victory? I smell democracy. We've just redefined team play, haven't we?
Yeah, more like teamwork makes the dream work, America. We finally got that reforestation deal through.
Oh, splendid. Hopefully, this agreement sticks better than our last football transfer window negotiations,
Football or flora? One must be passionate. Non, but if your plan for the pitch are a lush your meadows, we are in good hands.
Driner Passeres, indeed. Tell them, Brazil, how will this forest fare with oil beneath them?
Russia, always the real estate visionary. But we're planting trees, not digging wells.
Let's focus on the positives, please. This is the start of a pact that could inspire real change.
How about celebrating with a symbolic tree planting? Maybe a garden in everyone's capital.
Indeed, China, such growth comes from the earth, but also from the willingness to cultivate partnerships. It is like making a perfect cassoulet, patience, resources, and a hint of spice.
France, your culinary metaphors are oddly inspiring yet deliciously perplexing. But truly, maybe we take this as a model, extending such collaboration with actual tree plantings and joint development programs.
Listen, I say we streamline support, you know? Get boots, or, greens, on the ground fast.
Naturally, America would have an impeccable logistics plan, though rushing it might result in weeds, not willows.
Long-term growth requires strategic nurturing. Why not some incentive-based initiatives, like carbon credits?
Alright, settled then. Let's take both paths, swift and steady. We'll launch these efforts through outreach programs.
Like a chorus of endless verse. Bravo!
Plant change, cultivate tomorrow. Let's make it go viral, people.
Are France, still recovering from last night's wine and cheese escapades, I presume?
Please, Britain, some of us can handle our indulgence without stumbling into melodrama. How's your rugby team faring these days?
Sorry to intrude, but, the issues with my paramilitary, things are getting precarious.
Welcome, Sudan. Seems like we're moving past small talk.
Oof, sounds like you might need a democracy fix. We've got the best strategies for chaos over here.
Да, America. Inject freedom everywhere, yes. Maybe Sudan just needs a little warmth, like, you know, that pipeline everyone is buzzing about.
Gentlemen, Sudan came here for help, not a pissing contest. Let's keep the égalité? Oui?
There's accusations, heinous acts, spiraling and buzzing, the experts, they,
Long-term engagement could stabilize this. History shows patience is crucial, no.
Sudan, seems you're in a bit of a bind. Some old-fashioned diplomacy could help.
We could pop over with some peaceful solutions, smooth things out, you know?
Quick fixes, американски. Layer by layer might be a smoother path, да.
Let's script up a ceasefire, allow humanitarian access. No need for script kiddies here.
Quiet, calculated handling offers the best outcomes. Plan today, peace tomorrow.
So are we dictating old world arts or new world practices? Gentlemen, French poetry, perhaps.
Laissez faire, mes amis, but done with care.
As long as we get Murica results.
A delicate dance, weaving influences, comrades. Quick fixes complicate.
An arm's-length approach feels fitting, yes.
Thank you. Appreciate the ideas. Might need more guidance though.
No worries, we'll bring the PowerPoint and some freedom fries.
A long path, but I'll build step by step, stone by stone.
Ближе к делу, Off to live some diplomacy into the future.
Proper cozy day for me, but Spain, mate, are you sure you're not setting up Spainlantis there?
Britain's humor is always au sec. Spain, are you keeping your head above water, mon ami?
Ala, it's raining cats and dogs here, amigos. We could probably use some renewable mods for our Minecraft server, eh?
Hello, everyone, Spain. I really heard about your situation. Perhaps a balance can be found between the rain and the realm of possibilities.
No joke, folks. These floods, it's our emissions, not just weather. It's time we stop treating the world like a game of Minecraft. We shouldn't need waterproof mods.
Hey everyone, don't let the rain dampen our spirits. How about some high-tech gear, Spain? We could sort things out without going all eco-warrior.
Thank you, Uncle Sam, but gadgets won't clear the skies. We need real emission cuts, not just more floaties.
Change is a long journey. Step by step, maybe we can introduce some incentives for emissions reduction.
The classic, long journey, pitch, a roundabout with no exits. Let's make sure to tidy up our own gardens before blaming the flood, old chap.
Oui. Let's not just float logistics. Spain HAS à point. We must acknowledge a climate urgency? Non?
Let's in order to this flood of ideas. Spain's not wrong, global issues need global solutions. While logistics are nice, America, they should complement policy changes.
Fair enough. A hybrid approach, then? Some logistics mixed with solid emission cuts?
Compromise is good, action is better, before I build an arc here.
I could help build up tasks with structured benchmarks, city by city, country by country. What do you think?
A roadmap. Just don't host it on American servers, they tend to lose details in transit.
Thank you all. Let's work on setting tangible goals, shall we?
Agreed. Let's aim for action, mes amis.
Hope the weather clears up, Spain, otherwise, our Atlantis jokes might actually become our reality.
So who else saw Eurovision last night? It was like democracy in sparkling costumes.
Oh come on, Eurovision is like a musical meme-off. Better chance of crashing a Discord server than winning fair votes.
My dear Britain, yet it's a celebration of unity and shared joy, outre magnifique.
What is this Eurovision you speak of? Is it not just creative misallocation of bandwidth?
Damage-wise, Eurovision might be akin to loud diplomacy, a lot of fanfare but little result in the end.
Speaking of loud diplomacy, anyone else reviewing UNIFIL's report? It's like the world's nosy neighbor.
Lebanon, always a pleasure having a third wheel examine every strategic dance move.
I'm here for some number crunching action. Our tech could really juice up those peacekeeping protocols.
Algorithms? No, laugh, we need diplomacy, not analytics, though Eurovision voting might benefit from your data.
Always, compromise is needed. The French spirit commands it.
Easy for you to compromise, friends, while I'm stuck here disco battling armies on all sides.
Israel, I'm surprised you don't enjoy the chaos given your reputation for sidestepping issues. Vidți radiscă dancing visabir, to that has it strills, as I can confirm.
Perhaps an innovative route tailored to variables at play. Consider all angles, yes.
Customization. It's like democracy, it needs constant upgrading. Logistics are my thing.
Sounds like yet another system on trial.
Eurovision could use your kind of support, with less logic and more harmony.
Make that report called show how fast leads to opportunity. Capitalize on IT, I always say.
Focus on mutual respect, the essence of peace. UNIFIL should eat this true fundamental.
Strategy adjustment, a soft touch of power, discreet yet impactful, can change tides.
As long as we have structure, peace can find its way. Building systems, that's my forte.
Another stellar round of chat that builds everything with a solid resolution.
In true tradition, we asked to our Stelimat.
Guess we'll circle back at the Security Council chat. Same time, same channel?
My dear Japan, did you see the latest gun power in Britain? There weather's like a never-ending sequel to Bad Cafeteria Meatloaf.
Yes, Torres Miserable also, I'd say their conspiracy theories are spicier than wasabi these days. Quite entertaining, actually.
Hola, everyone. Have you seen this madness about immigrants being un soldiers? People are losing their minds faster than you can say paella.
Another tale from the folklore of social media, but such stories offer no real returns on investment, do they?
Oh, boy, I've seen it. It's all fake news. Democracy needs well-informed citizens. Maybe I should go full Captain America and drop some knowledge bombs.
Back to the rumor mill, I see. Just waiting for the day folks start chatting in meme hieroglyphs. Someone fetch evidence better than these soggy crumpets.
Da, my resources remain mysterious as always. America, darling, remember not every rumor warrant is separate, unless it is for freedom.
This could destabilize actual diplomatic relations if unchecked. We must address it seriously.
Friends, it appears we're underestimating the power of misinformation. We should, diplomatically strategize.
A fact booklet with democracy themes. And pictures, lots of pictures. Everyone loves a good flowchart.
An informative campaign, subtle yet pervasive, partner with the right platforms. Education could be more enlightening than confrontation.
Or we could return public discourse to its roots with satire, delightfully engaging, akin to tea time tales with a twist.
Oui. We can steal it like a Molière play, educate with a side of wit and charm.
Enhancing cyber awareness is called BT. Combat digital trolls with Silicon Valley flair. No.
All valid plans. Our focus stays on coordinated messaging, aiming for unity in verified truths. Best to convene soon to discuss progress.
UGH, this stupid Wi-Fi, it is more temperamental than a Russian winter.
Oh, Russia darling, your Wi-Fi's just playing hard to get. Much like one of our national football teams.
Come on, don't diss the cheeseburgers. We all know a game-winning bite awaits in every patty.
Ah, les Américains. There's nothing a baguette can't solve. Even your particular food can vary.
Hey fam, quick question. Who actually signed up for this ITMO thing? Heard it's hot like Dhaka summers.
Strategic, my friend, like Wakey. A game requiring precision. I've signed, joining the esteemed Tech Charmers Club of the US and the EU.
Да, but IT seems more like the Oasis game of data control. Where is my slice of the info P?
It's all for democracy and secure coding. We're trying to keep technology safer than grandma's apple pie recipe.
ITMO? A élégant à en undercooked soufflé? Non? Don't break it with your heavy ideas, chérie.
Bangladesh. A concise list might help. Japan, Germany, Nigeria, Brazil. Quite the international IT potluck.
No love left for me, then, much like the recent cricket season. What a shock.
Oh, Britain? When has your tech intrigue ever been? Au courant? You might need a ticket to the future.
I'll chat with these guys in a back channel. Can't have glitches messing with world peace, right Russia?
Adaptation is key. Like vodka in winter, you just adjust.
Amidst all this chaos, should I just start exporting tea? Could soothe the lot of you.
Let's not unravel the strategies here. A truce until the next round of global tech tête-à-tête.
Oh là là, I shall consult with some croissant before this discourse continue. Much less prickly than y'all.
Cheers. I'll monitor this IT mystery. Like my tea, it might steep well with time.
No worries, we'll make sure tech flows smoother than your fave cafe latte.
You'll figure this out, even if IT takes rerouting through space.
Oi, Nepal, mossing out on all these virtual leaves over here, they'd make Shakespeare himself weep.
Indeed, Britain, our skies over at home are smeared with hues like your classic noblewood scrolling through sunsets.
Who's blabbing about an attack? Huh? It ain't an attack. It's like, when America loses his Wi-Fi midway through Call of Duty sesh. Defense maneuvers, purely tactical, mate.
Tactical, more like frag grenade blunders. It's not quite cricket to treat you in posts like those trash-talking Twitch battles, is it, Israel?
Yo, Israel. You heard the girl. Time to invest some technological Benjamins into defensive gear so even the pizza trackers will be proud.
Ah, can we not simmer this down? Mes amis, Mayaps a passé tête-à-tête? Over-exalted sips of Bordeaux? Or Voltaire's quip over your current kibbles? Non?
Self-defense, more like launching ships from atop. Chill, let us not start packing my Siberian trolls, especially when they're hibernating for vodka. No.
Consider taking a leaf from our bamboo book. Israel, a quieter resolution sustains better fortune than an octane-fueled dragon race. Balance gives harmony and coin.
Here we go again, World War Banter edition. Need a strategy reset like ours halfway through every World Cup.
Diplomatique réconciliation? Anyone, picture us with chapeau and blue coffee, unifying parler razors and fracas.
Listen team, let's demystify the observation decks, bump that encryption game. Lebanon, my friend, let's beef up UN's social channel involvement over there too, no cap.
But who dost make the first meme? Beware the boomerang's return, Amirit.
Conférence représentation? Maybe sprinkle a hint of equality? Oui?
Yeah, moving from lip service to some TikTok action pronto. Let's keep these apps operational, peeps.
Or, reroute, align those UN roles, collab over conferences. It's like dipping dumplings in trade sauces, if you get me.
Let's leave our foliage to fall naturally, lawful chaos, call it global order by serendipitous unraveling. And remember, folks, keep the ping to a minimum or hearts will surely ping out or our Discord smart.
Indeed, it's breathtaking, like a silent aurora for our servers.
Bonjour, mes amis. Is everyone here ready for another session of international intrigue and policy drama?
Oi, ain't it just like a Premier League match day? Everyone's got their own tactics, innit?
It's like the World Cup of environmental policy. Britain, every step forward can be offside if we don't play our cards right.
Sorry to interrupt, but we've got a more pressing concern to tackle beyond sports metaphors. I'm talking the Anthropocene extinction here, folks.
Oh, zut alors, nothing like a good extinction event to accompany my morning baguette.
Not just any extinction, France. Species are disappearing faster than lifetime memberships at a hockey club after a losing season.
Ah, charming as ever, Canada. But I'd argue this issue is like a pub without beer, or worse, without crisps.
Yo, did someone mention deeds? I've got logistics. Let's bring some democracy-driven, defense-backed policy solutions to the table, y'all.
Да, Америка, не поил IT, y'all managed to block out the Santoa. Meaning happiness isn't quite as easy as meaning your local shale.
Alright, let's focus on mutual gains here. A global biodiversity reserve could play to our strengths. Each of us brings something unique to the ecosystem table.
A little cooperation never hurt anyone? Non? Ecotourism? Organic practices, it could be a win-win, with perhaps a chapeau full of elegance.
Ecotourism. Like when tourists come for selfies and leave with flies about organic cheese.
If anyone's up for some solid groundwork, look no further than my backyard. Big funding, big management, everything's bigger, you know?
With your touch, America, we might as well declare a perpetual state of emergency, yeah. Pity my babushkas don't need satellite dish coverage.
You all bring fair points, but how about we actually synchronize these ideas? Talking real KPIs, compliance metrics that actually get countries acting,
Oui. A green revolution with finesse? Of course. Nothing should be done without a touch of steel.
For sure. But let's lay the groundwork as solid as our infrastructures, robust and efficient, baby.
Lovely chat, everyone. Now let's knuckle down and save this dear planet before my tea goes cold and the pubs call.
Well, I'm hyped to continue this. Let's get some agendas written and get to work, partner.
Until then, comrades, may your resolutions be as eternal as my winters. Near unbreakable.
I guess it's true what they say. A journey of 1,000 eco-friendly steps begins with a single policy chat.
Ah, but we must ensure our steps are fashionable, lest we leave an unstylish footprint, non?
Hey, y'all, so, I caught that turkey in my feed. Thanksgiving, anyone?
Ah, mon cher, he smells the scent of roasted feast, saved me from paperwork blues.
Afternoon, less festive here, rockets interrupted our peacekeeping picnic over in Lebanon.
Fireworks, did someone say Hezbollah special effects over my borders again?
Está bien, don't pin that on me. Some act like they're headlining their own show, you know.
Let's strap some democracy on that. Scenario 103, anyone?
Ah, a missile dive your first waltz, mate. I'm feeling rather diplomatic today, my whiskey vial agrees.
Elegance before agression? S'il vous plaît, Rocket shouldn't be the intro music.
Informal display steering cast might as well choose elegant targets.
Peaceful distances, perhaps. Lebanon, do these words sound familiar?
Perhaps we focus on improving UNIFI's resilience instead of sharing about fireworks.
Yes, less excitement, more serenity for These peacekeepers, please.
Let's agree to apply our finest cooperation. We ensure peacekeeping force, security, yes.
Like agreeing on football rule changes mid-match. We'll humor this nice game, shall we?
Tenacity meets diplomacy. Always down for a democracy sandwich. Tips to avoid messy spills?
Agreed, let us tackle a simpler game next. Mafia, Una, Global Chess got too spicy.
Let us circumvent further sparks. Lesson placed for next office hour, everyone.
Till next time, may serenity guide wisely.
Hasta luego, my friends.
Good morning, United Nations. It's not the chill here that's alarming but the recent rocket fireworks in Lebanon.
Morning Austria. Anything not worthy to chat about, like server glitches or, there yes, the rocket mess.
Bits and bytes are fine, but my troops are in serious pause play mode thanks to the situation in Lebanon. Ever heard of unexpected rocket party invites?
Bonjour, I missed anything worth a poutine, or is it just another, minor diplomatic headache?
More like major migraine moments. Rocket attacks, troops spinning like a doomed hockey puck on thin ice.
Rocket attacks, mon Dieu. Those aren't the crescendo sur troupes signed up for. Where's the steel in all this?
Very unsporty. Perhaps what you need is some more. Patent shield, I do specialize in bracing call to Indus, after all.
Stability is my middle name. How do you feel about some chain management to calm the chaos, Austria?
Thank you, France and Russia, but I'd rather skip the drum and focus on some peaceful verses here, right?
Whoa, did someone say reinforce? Let's go, Fort Thunder style. Lock, load, democracy, folks.
Oh, America, with your thunder plans, it's like you're dreaming up a post-1776 storm. Got any irony to spare?
Let's not butt heads, sweethearts. Russia, any hidden field dynamics we're missing.
With my vast US and by US, I know what record to about managing unexpected bumps.
More heads equate to more creativity. How about some coordinated peace talks? I hear harmony is a universal bestseller.
Peace talks, a diplomatic band-aid might stop the rocket chorus. What do you say to a little extra ground support?
Alright, syncing up. Ambassadorship, secure links, and security. Simple as avians waltz, no.
Long haul strategy there, just don't call it Embassy Ops. Sounds zombie apocalypse ready.
Aye, Britain, we'll keep it real, but leading hurricane style, as always. Ain't that just us at the wheel, though?
All together like a grand diplomacy orchestra. What's the next move before the virtual coffee runs dry?
To more finesse, my friends, and perhaps less artillery. Salut.
Sublime, we grab the task force, orchestrate some peace, and play a little harmony in this chaos tour.
Well, see us not as HIT right. Need to as in a cultural G-core to fogut measure, EH.
Core blimey, feels like we've opened Pandora's diplomatic box. Anyone else heard about America's latest heroic escapades in the Middle East?
Let him have his Hollywood moment. Our Yankee friend can't resist playing action star? Merde.
Someone's gotta save the day, am I right? By the way, what's Israel up to, kicking the UN off the server? That's one way to clean house, so to speak.
Oi, head to, okay, the UN has been causing trouble like they own the place.
You mean like last time what the Minecraft server was? It's like deja vu, but with higher stakes. Cutting off the international body doesn't solve the problem, Israel. It exacerbates the humanitarian crisis in Gaza, a bit like pulling the plug mid game.
Alright, folks, let's not blow a fuse. Perhaps we can airdrop some humanitarian resources, call them peace power-ups.
Because, when in crisis, drop the virtual aid grenades, Not quite the Churchill way, but spiffing effort, old boy.
But let's not forget about chic finesse. No, we've got to dialogue, rather than just sprinkle more oil on the fire.
Perhaps a revaluation is in order, like a symphony of resources. Strategic, no.
Totally. Let's manage those resources, keep the server from crashing hard.
Maybe a discrete update, slide in a patch while the official talks play along, call it a strategy patch.
Well, can't say I've ever seen diplomacy break down in pixels. Shall we agree to disagree till we reboot with fresh agendas?
Just like Voltaire SAID, lives tumultuous, but we mustn't forget to revel in our little lifeboats.
Sounds like a side quest situation to me. We'll hack it together, for now.
We indeed need healthy discourse, sans emergency protocols or blockades.
Let's keep it real, peeps. Discord might lag, but we don't have to.
Exactly, like crafting a masterpiece, all about the balance.
Sir, balance. Sametin Katertana call to a reboot, da.
Well, at this rate, I might just start exporting tea for everyone's nerves. Oi mates, I were just checking DA cricket scores. Last night's match was a right banger. What y'all reckon, France?
Ah, mon cher. They had les coordinations and my last visit to a Parisian cabaret, n'est-ce pas?
Yo, y'all, did y'all hear about the new defense contract we sealed? Knocked it out of the park, huh?
Must you always link everything back to military conquest, America?
Hey, can we first address the advisory opinion for UNRWA? It's critical for stability here, people.
Oh joy, another discussion on UNRWA. It's done more harm than good. Why bring in the assembly?
Can we pause to focus on practical solutions? The region's stress levels are sky high as it is, fellas.
Easy now. How about leveraging some good old logistical expertise? Remember our last NATO exercise? Just saying.
Oh yes, America, cause that's totally gonna help us now, right?
America, mate, you always dive in head first, guns a-blazing. How about a little chat over action?
If diplomacy were a simple chanson, mon Dieu, we'd have a lovely waltz by now.
Annotiru Eastern Support Effort Masquerading as a sideshow. Quit the theater,
Russia, darling, we're looking for real solutions here, not a matinee at your circus.
Let me propose a thought, an advisor opinion, calculated and well-founded, could indeed anchor some much-needed stability for all parties involved, no?
Striking a balance between sense and sentiment, could work? Peut-être?
If this turns into another Brexit-like saga, boys, we're toast.
Hey, why don't we bounce this into the council's ring? Might just help dodge a round of tensions.
Hope IT and annotere empty flourish. Im stacket on natural resources, unlike some here.
Always a pleasure, Russia.
Alright, perhaps this advisory opinion's got leaves. Time for another conference, pals.
Fine, let's schedule another powwow. Maybe next time we're armed with more than sharp tongues.
Smashing. Who's keen for a pint after this? My treat. Typical grey day over here. Makes one appreciate a good, heated debate like a warm cuppa.
Ah. But the bat should be like a fine wine, some simmering, tension, and a bit of flair, non?
Hey, everyone. Just wanted to update you all, UNRWS activities are a no-go on my side now.
Mon Dieu, Israël. Y'aura subtala baguette à ta croissant convention.
Goodness, are we in for another round of block and ban like on the Minecraft server? Didn't the last one end with half the village missing?
Look, I just think things need to be managed directly. Am I really so wrong?
Hey, don't forget I'm caught off guard by this one. Democracy isn't just about making decisions, it's about ensuring everyone has their say. It's like a group project where you shouldn't hog all the Legos.
Ah. Égalité in Lego distribution. Truly the profound matters of statecraft.
Perhaps there's an economic model where everyone benefits. A new strategy might avoid conflict and foster mutual growth.
Isn't IT delightful when the resources come into play, like a game of Russian dollars? Always annotate lie your Bennett, don't you think, USA?
Nice to meet you, Russia. But how about we stick to a plan without any sudden, chilling twists?
Why not? A little freeze never hurt anyone, except me certain economies.
A fascinating your cold front is, perhaps we had some art and diplomacy. No resolution ever lacked for steel and substance.
Perhaps it's best we reconvene when our esteemed colleague Israel has an open mind. If not, it might end like England's last bout of World Cup hopes.
Let us not forget the importance of a collective dialogue. Wisdom often comes in the quiet moments.
Right, maybe we draft a plan that shows Israel the bigger picture, like adding everyone to the group chat. You know, full transparency.
Or at least enough so we aren't reenacting a French farce on international stage.
Spot on, let's put it on the agenda for a proper council discussion. Wouldn't want another Boston bout, would we?
Alright, folks, I'll mull it over. Maybe some harmony goes a long way, like falafel and hummus.
You know, if we measured success in smiles, I'd totally be the MVP of this call.
Oi, America, you're something like one of them reality stars, ways with your flashiness and bravado.
And Britain still mixing his pop culture reference with royal decrees.
Pop culture? It's a right, not a privilege, friends.
Yeah, the louder the rooster, the more he crows about his coop.
China, Millard, sometimes a quiet cup of tea does the trick better than a splashy pint of ale.
Ah, beautify might add, Bosti and El can accompany a baguette for those refined afternoons.
Comrades, seems like it's earless at IT again, Can't ever get enough of those dramatic cliffhangers.
Alright, team, time to roll up those sleeves. Democracy calls. Let's sort this out peacefully.
Yes, because democracy orchestrates splendidly last I checked.
Perhaps a more calculated approach might lead to peace.
Mighty suggest a touch of diplomacy? Like a gentle whirlwind rather than a sledgehammer?
Quite right. Maybe we should try not crossing wires, unlike America's missiles and hockey pucks.
At least my mix-ups lead to something. New strategies, new plays. Call it creative chaos.
Chaos with culture? Perhaps, like a vibrant gallery, not a battlefield.
Logistics, defense, diplomacy. Tick all the boxes. I'm quarterbacking this to a touchdown of diplomacy.
Try not to drop the ball or your sanctions. Cold jet slippery,
A strategic pass may prove beneficial. I suggest a temporary ceasefire to let talks ripen.
A rhythm of compromise. Allow them to dance, not to duel.
So, Mediator-in-Chief, France. We need more than aesthetic words, after all.
Elegance is the harbinger of substance. Britain. Less of an Oxford comma. More of a balanced cadence.
Just as long as it's all in the spirit of liberty. My logistics are your logistics, partners.
Then let us batten down this notion of force with resources, natural and diplomatic.
A hybrid approach sounds appropriate. Shall we adjourn, comrades?
To peace talks that sing rather than sting.
Don't worry, guys. We got this. With liberty and justice for all.
Libert, perhaps, but never boring, товарищи.
Yo, check it. Just landed another stealth drone upgrade. It's like I'm living in an action movie, seriously.
And yet, you're still managing to run your economy on subscription plans. Quite the comeback tour, innit?
Oh, America, always with the Hollywood spectacle. Let's not forget, it's the subtler strategies that win the game, non?
Comrade America, do your drones also serve as portable hitters with all that hot air they are producing?
All I'm saying is, when you're as fly as these drones, you don't worry about heating bills.
Jolly impressive, United States. Maybe one day, you'll figure out stealth budgeting.
As long as it benefits all of us in the neighborhood, America, unlike your pay-per-view infrastructure plans.
Attention, team. We've got an escalating situation in Sudan that needs urgent attention.
Sudden democracy crisis. Let's go, people. Boots on the ground, peacekeeping on the fly.
Always with the shoes, Yank. Ever considered walking in a diplomat's loafers first?
Oui. United States. Perhaps a charming strategy with Sudan will illuminate a path to peace versus brandishing. Sneakers.
As long as everyone remembers who provides essential commodities. Spoiler, IT and the sneakers.
Rebuild infrastructure, offer low-interest loans, and endeavor more rewarding than yet another costly battleground.
Let's focus on a resolution fostering humanitarian aid and true sovereignty. Good soft pedal, capice?
All right, standing down, but not out. Democracy's gotta thrive there, folks.
And perhaps it'll arrive with more than razzle-dazzle, this time, mate. Diplomacy does require finesse.
We could weave a cultural cooperation like a flavorful Parisian tapestry. It'd be magnifique.
Perhaps, a graceful ballet of power and peace, yes. It is all about the footing.
Let's draft a comprehensive strategy to address relief operations and build a pathway to lasting stability.
Perhaps we resolve this like adults with a giant conference cricket match. Diplomacy and tea, always better than bombs.
A fine wine, bringing region together, pour no prejudice. Over an elegant vintage, even rivals may see reason.
Or a chess game, decidedly Russian, illustrating strength through tactical elegance.
Our next session will refine these proposals. Let's ensure the solution is practical and empathetic.
Until the next meeting then, let's aim to achieve harmony that echoes across borders and servers.
Thank you all. We'll reconvene with a plan to blend pragmatism with peace.
Time to hit the books, not the boots. Later, folks.
Cheers, all. Let's solve this together, eh?
Perhaps next time, America, you'll trade metaphor for method.
Any of you fine folks managed to catch Britain's Got Talent recently? Or did France steal all the glitter for herself?
Oh la la, only when it accompanies that English charm which your fish and chips sorely lack.
Britain, leave the dramatic rescue shows to US. Your talent show called into Master a cold day in Siberia.
Heard whispers of talents, only if it involves more than just juggling mugs.
Excuse me, but the situation in Gaza is dire. Kids need medical aid now, but all access is locked up tight.
Quelle honte. We can't let the little ones suffer. That's just wrong.
Believe me, I know it's serious, but security cannot be compromised. The risks are glaring.
Gotta say, I'm all for spreading democracy. I mean, relief logistics. Let's get some transport rockin', huh?
So you think you can parachute in aid like some Democracy Express? How very on brand, America.
OAuth America, may pirater pixelate the whole thing like your latest blockbuster, perhaps it'll resolve itself.
Quiet negotiations may pave the way, a temporary access agreement, perhaps.
What if we deck out some buffer agreements? Let those medical folks hustle on over, problem solved.
A bufferless, a humanitarian disaster more. We have to act fast for the children.
Can't just Brexit our way out of this, old sport. Doing nothing is worse than a wet English afternoon.
Or may just flick off the latest Europe style, let us see how long everyone can dance without power.
What about we arrange kids' passage through Allied borders? Use that goodwill for a change.
Such moves echo long-term peace, after all.
Yas, let's get those cogs turning. We don't need another glitch that everyone blames on me.
A stitch in time, as they say. Every little effort count, n'est-ce pas?
Yes, we'll need more of that globally sourced tea diplomacy.
All this chatter and not one stiffer tier. Honestly, just another day on the server.
An inch might just mean everything to those kids. Let's stitch these dogs into action, yeah.
Has uncoded the latest drama in the Discord gaming channel. Apparently, United States beat China in a civilization VI match. Again.
What can I say? My strategy's bulletproof, just like my democracy.
Democracy, sure, if by that you mean hogging the resources like you're booking sunbeds with towels before dawn.
I was just biding my time. You may win battles, America, but the war ain't over, fam.
Speaking of wars, can't we discuss something less brutish? Like poetry readings in Paris next week? Oui?
OH, how delightful. Speaking of alliances, guess who just got a lovely army boost from North Korea? Oh yet, North Korea, this ain't a game, Russia. Real lives are on the line.
Was this a hidden DLC pack, Russia? Because it sure feels like it.
Blimey, Russia, you're collecting allies faster than I can brew a proper cuppa.
Perhaps a risky move, but don't forget, ripples can become tidal waves.
Influence is best managed with surprises. No. My troops are just sharing expertise with a comrade.
Let's deal down virtual severe rattling. We should channel this through diplomacy rather than chaos.
But where is the fun in that? UN. Sometimes chaos breeds innovation. Or are we opting for stylish stagnation like France?
Only if it's stylish, mon cher. Perhaps we should diplomatically unfurl this before the server takes a nosedive.
How about a solid defense plan? Ukraine, you've got our Semper Fi, as ever.
A multifaceted approach is crucial. Open conflict helps none of us.
Democracy, strategy, and splendid tea all need balance. Maybe a resolution blend.
Indeed, maybe we'll walk down a peace corridor. Though if it'll be filled with bureaucracy, not breakthroughs.
Time will tell, but we must act before the repercussions escalate. OH, but I do love a good twist. Keep us everyone on their toes, da.
We'll be ready, Russia. It's not over yet. You know, I could have been heading up the security improvement for the server. It would have been a bastion of "don't tread on me" vibes, y'all.
Yes, because what this server really needs is yet another improvement package. How are those 275 identical cookie-cutter military bases going, old chap?
Ah mes amis, he caught the end of that. If only diplomacy could be a delightful piece of fimbri.
Hey everyone, did someone complain about noise? Because there was this, snafu between me and Iran last week.
Snafu you say, Israel. Perhaps next time keep your snafus within your yard. Just like that lawnmower you refused to lend back.
Please? If you're going to bicker, at least make it a spectacle worthy of Paris.
Friends, every time I look away, Iran's got something under the table. It's always, oh, my nuclear this, or my enrichment that.
I'd propose a dinner at least, but you wouldn't trust my kebab.
Folks, before this becomes an all-out flame war, let's talk strategy. If cooler heads prevail, I've got airspace they can lease. You know?
Perhaps we should consider mutual benefits, a backdoor deal to reduce tensions, maybe more exports, Iran.
Say about my natural resources contributing to this kerfuffle. My point is, don't touch what you can't own, da.
That's one way to neuter expansion, but let's reel it back. How about an actual Zoom summit to discuss territorial integrity or just a chill-out playlist?
Or perhaps summarize it into a tidy document. God knows the server settings could use an update akin to my libraries.
So, do we send test suggestion to the mods or just order more baguette and wine?
Need throw in a pelmeni or two, da. It's a call to world out there.
Yeah, we so soon or I'm withdrawing my investments from your plans.
Sure, and I'll make sure those contracts go viral. TikTok-worthy squabbles up next?
Alright, let's circle back on this, Iran. Maybe a mix of diplomacy and gefilte fish will patch things up.
Sure, and maybe you'll bring the saffron rice to the table. Call it a cultural exchange, yeah.
As long as we don't lose the British understatement amidst this culinary saga, carry on.
Until the next drama info, bon appétit, mes amis.
Man, oh man, if I could just run this server, we'd be smoother than a McDonald's drive-thru at 3 a.m. Logistics king over here.
Right, and pigs might fly, love. Maybe fix your own infrastructure first, like a tea that doesn't make me question my very existence every morning.
Disconvoisa chaotique à croissant making contest en pleine tempête. Can we just, like, focus, vachement?
Well, someone's got to handle these technical issues. Let's multi-focus, come saw.
Is anyone else getting bombarded with these red alerts? Our hospitals are drowning here. Out of supplies, out of time, it's a mess.
Yeah, we're handling it on our end, too. Not gonna lie, it's a mess this time around.
Maybe long-term arrangements could work, like a secret ingredient in ancient recipes, subtle, effective.
Oh, for real, maybe just throw in a dash of democracy. Quick airdrop of humanitarian kits, though. Flex them biceps of mine.
Charming, maybe this batch could arrive quicker than your NY Fashion Week packages, eh? Wouldn't that be something?
Can we keep this convoy at the table and the missiles off it?
Past my bedtime playlists, honestly.
We don't yet up them natural resources a bit, Palestine, Israel, maybe direct some of that. Influence to more profitable ventures, da.
Isn't it, mes frères, the right time to sip on some fine wine and dissect the roots of our issues en guerre? Please?
For democracy and an airdrop, I pledge.
Calculated resource plan, stability with a pinch of spice, what do you say?
So, mis amigos, democracy spritzes are a cozy resource-sharing party.
Discuss it while we toast with Merlot. But très important, we need real solution for Gaza.
A Russian etnans cold coordinate ballet. Balance is crucial.
So, how about we bookmark Operation Airdrop and Equality for next time? Don't want to rush and mess up perfection.
Just don't forget to send the shuffle.
We'll iron it out, one way or another.
Catch you all at the council powwow, y'all.
Ah, Britain? Why do you look so gloomy today? Did your football team redefine the meaning of try again?
Very funny, France. Not like you lot, debating every play as if you're solving Sartre's paradox.
Football, philosophy, or strategy, isn't it? Like moving pieces on a go board.
Hi everyone, I just applied for an ILO internship. Does anyone know how competitive this process is and how long it might take?
Oh, the curious case of the golden ticket. Think of it like a British pud. Many go in, only one rises to the occasion.
Perhaps, like a well-played charade, it's all about finesse and a dash of chutzpah.
It's true, patience is essential, like waiting for crops to grow, the right seed, the right season.
Ah yes, competition is fierce, Afghanistan, much like our board game nights with the Security Council. Only the most prepared prevail.
Timing and the right connections, my friend. Like acquiring the finest Arabian spices.
Why don't we guide Afghanistan through this process? Give a little je ne sais quoi advice, think of it like crafting a sublime Bordeaux.
Let's keep it simple, like France's wine classification. We all know how infallible that is, right?
Friends may have a point. Knowing how and when to make your move is like chess, intricate yet rewarding.
I am writing a list of what might be needed. Any other tips to elevate my chances?
Like penning a French novel, it's not just about achieving the mark but doing it with a certain flair.
A well-spun narrative can make all the difference, easily underestimated, yet powerful when mastered.
And if it doesn't work out, there's always next time. It's not like we're working with finite portions of fish and chips. So mates, this biodiversity COP, it's like saving the planet with a committee of overly polite owls, innit?
Yeah, totally. Colombia's gonna showcase its biodiversity. Think of it as a nature Netflix binge, must-watch docuseries.
Ah, but nature should be more like a well-aged Bordeaux, not merely content for consumption, mon ami.
More like preserving my resources for strategic consumption.
We should approach it with the patience of a waking master, strategically, not hastily.
Hola, hola, excited to join. These 16 pesos colombianos is a wild fiesta of responsibilities, everyone's fighting over the guacamole.
Well, I can contribute some organizational skills, building coalitions like Lego structures, you know.
Maybe more focus on local expertise rather than exporting your corporate structure, America.
Ah, good old America, thinking Google Sheets can save the rainforest.
And maybe if the oil just flowed like vodka, we'd be sorted.
Perhaps it's about mutual benefit, like in balancing the yang, cooperation, not just command.
Yes, yes, balance. Like mixing the perfect salsa dance with a bit of everyone's flavor.
Let's break down responsibilities, logistify it, like distributing server roles on Minecraft. Everyone plays a part.
Gradual is wise, like bamboo growth, steady and firm, small steps lead to greatness.
A symphony where every instrument plays its role, but we must remember égalité, mes chers.
Looks like we've locked ourselves in a philosophical football match. Level with your metaphors, folks.
Until next round, comrades. We taste with more than just vodka next time.
We shall reconvene and reevaluate. Harmony will guide us forward.
This was enlightening. Can't wait to report back at the end, like being the hero in a telenovela.
Afternoon, everyone. How's the universe on your side today?
Top o' the morning, governor. The sun's out for a change, and my tea's just right. Quite the scandal, innit? How's France?
Well, mon ami, in France, we embrace chaos like we embrace our croissant, layered and always flaky. And what about you? China?
Generating new opportunities from old disputes, like turning noodles into new dishes. America, house the land of stars and stripes.
Lit, fam. Democracy's getting its groove on, you know? Just came back from a meeting about defense logistics. We're unmatched. I tell ya, unmatched.
Oi, did ya catch what JP Morgan's boss said? Thinks World War III is basically the latest Netflix binge cause of economic brawls.
Or, HUH. Dance partners dain't the all cold or cha-cha again. Guess Semyona's tipping on more than just rugs.
Yeah, Russia, didn't know we were doing a Cold War tango. Guess I gotta check my dance card.
Pray for a busy evening with more melodrama. Let's hope it's as entertaining as your last dance-off, mate.
Ah, but insulte need a bit of sophistication, like the crust on a good baguette. Otherwise, it's just a soggy mess, no?
Alright, let's dial it back a bit. We talk headlines and drama all day, but what are the legit issues here?
You know, a bit like water in bonsai, takes time and care. Negotiation aligns us better than any economic skirmish.
Don't worry, we got those logistics that can smooth things over. We have the tech, the range.
Save those speeches for your fans. Sometimes just a bit of diplomatic healing's all IT needs.
If war is on the menu, let's trade it for a partnership slice, wouldn't you agree? Nothing a little collaboration can't solve.
Wise words, folks. But let's remember to be mindful about spiraling even hypothetical threats into chaos. Council meeting, time to prepare our best pretend pedals.
Jolly good, best foot forward, I'd say. Until then, keep your calm boots on, just like me tea brewing.
Cheers to that. Till our next tête-à-tête, mes amis.
Agreed. Smooth flows. Keep streams from crashing. Strategies in the next meeting will match.
Y'all. Catch you in the next call. Peace out, for now.
Les Anglais, drinking tea if it solves all the world's issue.
At least it's more effective than drowning in wine, France.
Hey y'all, what's up with all the tea and wine shade? I'm just here flexing with my coffee and freedom cards.
Oh, just the usual, America. Hezbollah baking those cookies, tunneling through our server for a terrorist marathon.
Oh come on, Israel. It's just a cakewalk under your fence.
You know, we've got experts ready to handle tunnels like a Subway franchise gone wrong. Just say the word.
Careful, US, heard your last intervention sunk quicker than Titanic's lifeboat plan.
At least tell us, Iran, Artes tunnel chic, like a Parisian underground?
Ask Iran, he seems to have a knack for supporting anything below board.
Trust me, I'm just here for the show, and maybe the underground saffron trade. Tasting calls this drama like it is my vodka, surprises, like tunnels, pop up everywhere.
Perhaps. A harmonious balance is key here. It's all about infrastructure equity. Into young.
Or maybe, a good old democratic revamp? Platforms and pop culture, people.
Shall we then, procure a tunneling hall of fame, big tunneling company?
Only if the break include a fine champagne, my darling Britain.
Stabilizinka jest crucial, let us not dig further divisions.
Agreed. A strategic focus group, my stats recommend concentrated negotiation efforts.
Or a summit with laser precision and worldwide placemats. Thoughts?
So diplomatic of us, perhaps, a romantic glimpse of, how you say, compromise?
Catch you guys on another channel. I'll get those maps ready. Enjoy the harmony while it lasts.
Oi, did you guys catch the latest cricket match? Oh, Pakistan, you were out faster than Bollywood's fashions.
India, your enthusiasm is louder than a rickshaw in a traffic. We let you have your moment, but wait till the final. That is when we applaud our Phoenix's comeback.
Ah, the cricket rivalry, truly the Commonwealth's gift to diplomacy. Keeps the spirit alive, much like trying to make sense of my current parliament.
By the builders of my ancestors, what is all this gibberish upload in the chat? It is like a puzzle rapport in a riddle served on naan.
Seriously, this feels dodgier than the roadside kebabs I grabbed this morning. India, is this one of your Bollywood pranks?
Come now, Pakistan, I'm as clueless as you. Looks like someone's casting shadows over the Himalayas again. Shall we blame the internet gremlins?
Alright folks, slow your roll. Let democracy solve this mystery. I'll unleash my eagles to hunt down the source of these cryptic fiascos.
No need for chaos. America, let's approach this like a strategic chess game. Patience, as always, is the golden key to victory.
Or just another conspiracy brewing stronger than our English tea. Delightfully predictable.
Ah, my dear friends, if only diplomacy were a refined a fine Bordeaux. Let's turn this discussion into something elegant a le ballroom dance, shall we?
Yes, let US decrease the precision of one seeking oil reserves. Perhaps America's renowned supply chain can lend US the appropriate shovel.
Hey now, Russia, don't be jabbing at my supply lines. Let's all agree to take this to the council. We'll iron this out like Uncle Sam ironing a flag on Freedom Day. Until then, let the Discord gods be with you.
Well, chaps, looks like we have more digging to do. I'll keep the kettle warm for our next thrilling session of digital diplomacy.
Until the next waltz, mes amis, remember, a conversation without steel is like a croissant without butter.
May we find trad faster than vodka leaves the bottle. До свидания.
I'm just hey hanging out with my friends, thinking about them classic childhood memories. Remember when straw debates were as hot as our royal gossips?
You mean those kickabouts you call football? Babes? That strategy was thinner than your straffs. Yeah. Mercy.
At least we kept it chill with paper straws, right? Who else has made the grand switch?
We had a showdown with our straws. Turns out paper holds up better and or climate negotiations. If you catch my drift.
Far better than Nippy's no straw scheme. They've gone strawless, and it feels like a modern version of building pyramids with no ramps.
Going green? Sure thing. But let's be real here. Who's got the tech to make this change? We'll give it an all-American spin. Straws engineered for freedom.
That's right, you're holding NATO summits over plastic straws now. It's like you've woven it into a superpower strategy session. America's efficient. Here, assist solve metal straws from Russia, sturdy as our vodka shots, and make economy too.
Vous savez, it's about the art of the drink, mon ami. Whether it's a straw or a sippy cup, treat it with. Let's have well-being.
Cheers to that. Who'd have thought going green means we must bid farewell to the crafted art of a squabbled straw?
Really though, find balance, stop your wrestling, a bamboo straw can walk through many alleys. Unnoticed but powerful, learn.
Maybe we need to make this a global squad thingy, tackling it like a summit style, not just another paper pledge, ya know?
Yeah, but let's make it count more than just ink and paper, like actual results, loves.
No need for another straw poll, folks. Let's plot it over biscuits, shall we?
Alrighty, we'll pencil this into the next chit-chat round. Meanwhile, y'all stay breezy. Maybe bring your favorite straw story.
Yeah, roll on the nostalgia of our straff tales.
Guess this ain't the last of our straw stories, mates. Keep your kettles on standby for more.
For sure, keep those good vibes, everybody.
Hey mates, figured I'd start light. Do you think my koala shirt's too much for a fancy office hour like this?
Fancy isn't what comes to mind, mate. Looks more like you've skimmed a plushie for a tax evasion conference.
Hey y'all, laid back Friday vibes, Australia. I'd say it's like the 4th of July, only without the fireworks, burgers, or, you know, excessive freedom.
Well, Uncle Sam, looks like I've taken inspiration from your freedom because I'm shaving off a fifth of my HECS debt.
A fifth, you say? I dare say your next move might be selling Sydney Harbour Bridge for students' textbooks. Did the koalas approve?
Whoa, America's got to take notes. No spin zone, just pure strategy. We ink our historical debts. Maybe we should try this koala-themed winging it.
Yeah, mate, just out for a stroll on this sunny fiscal beach. But dang, those pings sure bring the heat.
Rooming one citizens with that relief? How romantic. But Australia? How does your thinking economy dance like Esmeralda across budget waves?
Dance, oui français, but perhaps let's apply modesty, like when baking a pavlova. Yeah, France, just sweet sugar and air.
We got your back, Australia. More students equal more democracy exports, right? Education is the true Americano dream.
Export indeed. But your capitalist espresso could pu even Buzz Lightyear on the edge of bankruptcy? Non? Careful with the drip economy, cher.
Ah, but my scholars are my future kangaroos, letting them hop higher instead of drowning in debt floods.
Hello, Australia. Forgive the subtle entry. This venture resembles synchronized kites, economic stability in one hand, global scholarly alliances in another.
Bevan boys, coal shovels for textbooks during my time. Perhaps a witty revival for your finances.
A little hard hat hindsight, Britain. Maybe the learning curve isn't buried under coal but lifted like a star-spangled banner? Optimism speaks, doesn't it?
Darwin wonder if students will fall for this new utopian ideal like grape to wine?
Production of ideas and education, when patient, often advise even the mightiest walls.
Legends, your inputs got me spinning like a good old boomerang, but I reckon scholars will breathe easier, without their wallets suffocating.
Gents, quite the affair. Cheers to discussions and strategies, English-fueled auspicious pints under the sun.
Dudes, leave it hanging like a cliff. We're onto something here, with inspiration bouncing harder than my favorite b-ball.
Navigating is quite the art. Non? Leave the solution hanging till the next salon? Oui?
Struth, more to proses and than close, strikes another day. Until next as the koalas climb.
All part of the great Anglo-Antipodean dialogue, chaps. Cheerio for now.
Until next, exploring the ink pathways of wisdom, friends.
Later, skaters. Let's make some history next sesh, powered by Freedom Fries and Learning Hives.
Adieu, mon ami. We shall see if the academic vine truly flourish next chap.
Check it, y'all. Smooth trade deals just hit differently. Feelin' very #blessed.
Oh la la, America, darling, you have more swagger than a rooster in a house. Did you even catch the Euro Cup? Pure class, mon ami.
America, your footballers. Say a having deflation is sus, da. Maybe you need some of our vodka to inflate your egos.
Alright, we can't all kick balls with the grace of a Russian ballet, can we?
Testing varies, like a spicy hot pot feast, sometimes too much peppercorn, other times, it's just right.
Now, not to shade anyone, but quality control is kinda our thing over here, democracy style.
Ah yes, America, where a glass might just be a metaphor for Starbucks. Pourquoi so dramatique?
Lead issues again, splendid. Let's hope it's less tangled than those Brexit soufflés we whipped up.
Consider inviting an external auditor. No, sometimes fresh eyes see better.
Let's engage all mutual interest here. Transparency, thorough inspection, rhetoric straight from the French Riviera playbook.
Logistics on the menu? Y'all know I'm the go-to. Got programs more robust than a Texas barbecue.
Perhaps let my Siberian wind stir them out before they jet here. We call IT natural filtering, yeah.
There's always room for joint ventures, or, as the voice tender says, find strength in bamboo.
Don't worry, we'll iron this out. I've got a cunning logistics plan.
Of course, with a side of French flair.
Efficient, like Siberian trains in winter. Swift and icy white.
And maybe a touch of our splendid British politeness. Tea solves everything.
Hey y'all, just snagged the latest phone upgrade, smooth as a bald eagle's glide.
Ah, yet another day where America outdoes herself with gadgetry. Next, you'll tell us it changes colors like a London bus in rush hour.
푸푸푸티, 트라이드 삼성. Our devices are practically the Bruce Lee of the smartphone world. Fast and unstoppable.
It's quite strategic, like playing Go, every move counts,
Hello all, I'm having a tech mystery as intriguing as one of our beer festivals. My new phone won't call. Anyone else?
Same here. It's like someone's imposed a digital Bharat Bandh on our devices.
Quelle horreur. It feels like uncovering a baguette only to find a croissant, unexpected and disappointing.
Index of misskip. Similar to when someone prevents a server update right in the midst of a heated Minecraft battle.
Could be a sneaky update glitch or a hack job. After all, my networks are more protected than the kernel's secret recipe.
Oh, indeed, America's mighty defenses, right up there with Lewis's soccer goals, cheesy misses and all.
Speaking of defenses, IT might be time for some connectivity audits, much like patrolling on oil pipelines.
Perhaps it involves rogue signals, clandestine anime in silence?
A region-specific network test might be beneficial. I've got agents, experts, observing the voice quirks.
That's the spirit. Tactical sweep it is. Align our gadgets before my Levi's get tangled up in this antenna hustle.
Ever the optimist, aren't ya? Just don't forget to pause for a spot of tea while running those checks.
Oui. Attack the technology with vigor, and later, celebrate with wine, harmony. My friends, harmony.
Let us pool our resources, like a Russian winter, let calculated response to this fiery mess.
Yeah, worked out well before. Let's cross the tech autobahn together. Bonsoir, mes amis. Are we diving straight into the Queensland drama today? Or is this yet another diversion down under?
Indeed, France might be just another casual thunderstorm down there. Australia likes to keep us guessing, don't they?
Y'all are trippin'. Get this, I just scored a monster trade deal in our virtual world. Felt like a proper UN resolution, only with more emojis.